Hey there, folks. I'm Zerfall.
I'm the MysteriousJG, and I am psyched about the possible Battle of Kawakanajima.
And we forgot to go to the inn on our way out of town at the last place, so we're going to head there first. And then do a little exploring before we get into battle, because we have, what,
Well, should
7
we do
days
a
to
little
kill?
exploring and then go to the end so that we make sure we're tippy top? Well,
No.
no.
So it's currently December 23rd. We need to be back here by the 30th.
So I guess we can't really have the Battle of Kawakanajima because even though the Takeda are about to fight the Uesugi, it's Shingen Takeda's son, Katsuyori, fighting Kenshin Uesugi's son, whose name I am blanking on, but is also long and Japanese. Well, these guys are easy to kill, Zerf.
No, I know, but that's why I was going to try to let them live.
Oh, you're trying to like preserve your Ultima virtue score?
Yeah.
You want to be the Avatar? Robert 1 is
See, he's
not
stuck
bad.
defending at a distance because he knows he's going to die.
Well, you should have shot the one that was at full health. Robert 1 might get close enough to deal damage. I'm all worked up about it because we healed at the end before coming out to explore. So any HPs we don't have when we go to that battle is on you.
Fair enough. If we lose by 1 HP, I'll feel really bad. Although he didn't actually manage to hit us.
No, he didn't.
Alright, so there's some hot springs here.
There's hot springs. Let's go to hot springs. Hey, this place looks pretty neat.
This is all springs and no
Devil's
hot.
Desert.
Recently, Nobunaga's movements have changed. I'm trying to figure out where he's headed.
Maybe he's just drunk. What did he disappear? Okay, I had a little frame skippy action. He disappeared. You're in Nobunaga's territory now. Be careful.
This is just this medic. This would be a seer? No, this is the inn. Is there anyone here? Oh, there's Kutsu.
Hey, the Ku twins, Kosu and Goku. Kuko. You're Mr. Zerf, right? I'm somebody on my way to the Renaissance Festival. Don't you remember me?
I'm afraid we don't actually.
Kuko the Sorcerer. Oh, we could have checked his stats out of curiosity. You're Mr. Zerf, right?
So this guy knows us. I don't think we know who this guy is.
What's...
Nope, apparently we've talked to him before too.
That's his goal.
What's your goal?
Study here until January.
Info. But it's view. So he's a level 30 hermit.
Well, at this point, I would feel wrong about... unless we decide we want to switch classes. I think the character whose name I'm blanking on completely has been a loyal friend.
ShamWow?
ShamWow, yeah. So feel bad about that one ninja that we got killed. To open the door to Oda's chamber, you need the key, which is hidden deep underground.
Oda's chamber's nearby, eh? What's this? This is the tea house. Yeah, see, there's different people in different buildings.
Oh, wow, no, you're right, Ganojo. You're Mr. Zerf, right? Can you help me get my pants out of this Chinese finger trap? Ganojo the swordsman. So if we really wanted to buy Masamune and give it to somebody, he would be a choice. Let's find out how he feels about the Oda.
Oh, that's a good point.
Although I'm fairly happy with our party right now. We'll conquer all of Japan someday. Okay.
Yeah, he's the wrong type of people to hang out with.
Now, if we run into Hanzo, I would suggest we save state, strip the gear off of Tapioca, fire his ass, and see if we can find Hanzo again. But other than that, I'm fairly happy with what we got. It might be fun to have a Kunoichi for a while.
In this dungeon, the first and second levels are almost identical.
Pretty crazy. Welcome, Mr. Zerf. We've been expecting you. In this dungeon, the first and second levels are almost identical. Also, the diary of Oda Nobunaga is guarded by terrifying phantoms. Your quest is to seize Oda's diary and bring it to me. Good luck.
So I think the problem here is he doesn't know if Nobunaga has a crush on him and he wants to find out. But he's too scared to go ask him himself, so we have to go steal his diary from some creepy phantoms.
Nobunaga has been instructed to write yes or no on a piece of paper, depending on whether he likes me. You must retrieve this piece of paper.
Oh, it's Christmas Day in the morning right now.
Or
So,
Startica, as it is known in Japan.
Let's go ahead and head back to...
Startica.
Because if we don't go back now, and we try to do the dungeon, and we exit the dungeon twice, we'll probably not have enough time to get back to where we're going.
Oh no, I think we need to defend Kai from non-Oda enemies, so that we're close enough to defend it from Oda enemies later.
27th. So let's just do a little zip-zop here.
You can wait in town.
Well, I know, but it's...
Avoid, like, accidentally... Okay.
Running into a ninja?
You might run into a robber who might deal 1 hit point damage. Or you might walk back and forth until we hit 29.
Oh, we're going to Kai now.
So I would suggest buying 1 or 2... because we got the cash. Let's buy a couple of Murasames or something just to give to the Lord.
Now, what's the point of having the Lord on our side here?
I think it makes it easier for us to, like, later on, after we've got all the training done.
Oh, like give him advice like, you should attack Nobunaga right now.
Attack Nobunaga, yeah.
I do like that the shopkeepers are very honest. They're like, you can't use that. Are you sure you want to buy it?
So we'll give him 1 and see how much that does, and then maybe decide, well, shit, we might want to hold on to the other one for another lord. Try to convince the Lord of Purple Land to start attacking somebody else and leave these guys alone.
I have a very good suggestion of who you should attack. Oh, who's that? Nobody. Stop.
No, I'll just have him go in another direction. Very well, the Daimyo will see you now. So what do you have for me, Mr. Zerf? Oh, what will you give me?
Here's a firebomb. Here's a bath bomb.
Are you truly giving me such a precious item? What generosity, thank you. Oh, I was plus 30. This plus helping defend his zone might max us out.
What's the maximum?
100.
And so I'm going to save this in position 2.
Yeah, because that actually costs a lot of money now that I look at it. Are you truly giving me such a precious item? I've already got one, but cool.
So it does still give you the full 30. So let's... Oh, we can wait there without having to...
Wow, if only I'd thought of that.
Well, I thought we were going to have to go to the lodge and pay 30 each time.
No. That's what I was talking about. It's just chillax until it's time to go. Hey, let's see if we can meet anybody. Oh, sorry, I mean, not meet, chat.
We just wanted to see if you would talk to us. How about today?
Good morning. Who's here today?
Oh.
Why, it's that rabbit. Uesugi Kagekatsu. Yeah, Kagekatsu, that's the guy. Mr. Zerf is leading to the front.
Oh, did we forget to enlist one of our guys?
I already selected our ninja pal to come with us.
Ah, very good. So we're on defense this time, so we get way more people.
Yeah, and roughly speaking, what you want to do is just get both of us out on the front and try to get to where we're in range of their main unit with our fiery attacks, but that might not happen. We might just end up wiping out all the support units and then getting out. But like us going one-on-one with any of these units is going to go poorly.
Really?
We just don't have very many troops, it seems like. So
do I want to move maybe like to the right and up and then use my magic? Instead of getting right against these guys?
I don't think you can use your magic on the same turn you move. I was just going to suggest you use your magic right there.
And we use Geyser.
Yeah, use Geyser. That's a great idea. So you can see how far it goes. Yeah. In theory, we let him get a little bit closer before we use it again, but it wasn't wasted. And we can use it a lot more times than we could the last time we fought.
Now here's the question: what does Tiger do?
Tiger is weird. It makes us turn into this big tiger-looking thing, and I didn't really know what it did, except that maybe it affects our ability to use magic, or
Does
like
it make us
how our
do
stats
more
are when we
damage with
attack.
attacking, maybe?
I think.
So I'm gonna move him there, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably good. And if these guys move in a little more,
Yeah,
we can hit
that's
them
what I'm
all with
thinking.
magic.
That guy can go on water.
He's Jesus. So I would definitely use Blaze now and try to kill off, because I'm pretty sure it's not hurting the allies that it hits.
Mm-hmm.
And if
I
it
think
is,
they
we're really
sparkle
not
when they
that
take
helpful.
damage.
Since Gao got damaged, Narus was damaged, and Jojo Masashige got damaged. So I want to try Tiger at the end, I don't know. Gao again. Little feral boy from Final Fantasy.
Oh, he was captured.
And Jojo Masashige was damaged.
Oh, he took off on him. He's in within range now too.
Yeah, no, we're gonna win this handily. Like, the actual army of the Takeda isn't doing anything. They're just letting us do it.
I wonder if we almost shouldn't have attacked for a couple turns there just to let them get closer.
Well, you might want to try to. I would just end the turn. If he comes in, maybe we can use Tiger Magic and try to attack him to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, if the commander's unit gets close to us, it will beat us up pretty quickly. So I would just keep away from them and use Blaze a lot. And if we wipe out all of their all of those units except one, and then get defeated, the Lord will be like, "I didn't think you were going to run away. What a coward!"
Alright, so what if we use Tiger now?
Go for it, man. We don't really have to worry about Tapioca unit being defeated.
Roar.
There's a tiger in our tank.
Blazing it up.
Oh no, what are you doing?
I'm moving on the territory that's easier to...
No, okay, I got you. No, it was like rotating around. I was like, no, don't jump in the water.
Splish
Tigers
splash.
hate water.
Oh, see, now here's the thing, is that Zerf's in the way, but do we want to really stop using magic? Actually...
Oh no, Geyser's useless because
No,
he doesn't
no,
have any
no.
allies to help.
It traps him up against that army, so he can't get away when he starts to get low.
Are you able to place the Geysers?
No, it just goes around everybody, but once it's around him, he won't be able to move because it's on all three sides.
Okay, I'm thinking you're gonna screw us somehow.
Oh, you do get to pick where. Can't do it there. What?
We'll do it like one above there.
Well, I'm trying not to
so
trap
you've
our
got,
guys.
Well, you've only got like 7 dudes left in our
Here's what I'm
tank.
gonna do here.
Yeah. Are you saving state or something?
Yeah. Maybe it has to be.
Get out of there so we can see what the tiger does.
Maybe it actually has to be on somebody. Well, we only have 7. That guy's gonna die soon. Okay, move.
Well injured.
Ah.
Yeah, we need to finish because he's going to turn around and win this thing based on us stopping the fire attacks.
Mm.
But I'd like to see what Tiger actually does.
All right, he can't get away from us this turn.
As long as he doesn't defeat the commander, because we've gotten it to where he can get to the commander.
But I think it's okay because these armies have.
Fire
Yeah,
attack.
see, he's got 61 and the other guy only has 30, so.
Please.
Not enough energy.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever actually fighting this off screen. I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever actually got to the point where I couldn't, where I hadn't already won by this point. Normal attack, I guess. Full attack.
Oh, he's breathing fire on him.
Oh, sweet. Tiger power.
Why did those guys run away?
Because they're really weak compared to the commander unit.
Yeah, I know, but the command. Well, still, I think we're. I don't want to move.
I think no, there's probably no point. But I think we would. Okay, so like we're experimenting, we're seeing what different things do. They're showing off features of the game. I think in the future we just need to keep using blades all the time and don't worry about trying to get Tiger or anything else to work.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: we took no damage from attacking with Tiger. What if we do a full attack?
Full attack. What is it that you're pressing so you can actually see how many troops are left?
Oh, if you hit B, it shows you everybody's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this Tiger spell might allow us to actually beat them in one-on-one combat.
Yeah, they're down to 10.
Yeah, full attack.
I don't know how much damage we're actually doing compared to... Oh no, the spell wore off.
We only did 3. But I think he's going to keep... He might just withdraw. Yeah, because I'm going to say, if he attacks, he's going to wipe himself out.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kanatsuge Naoe, who I think is the guy... Yeah, he's the guy who wears, like, the stupid hat with a big Japanese character on his forehead in the Samurai Warriors games. Anyway, dude is pleased. I didn't get to see what he said, but he does want us to accept his gift of 1,875 gold.
Is that you, Mr. Zerf? You have given us a glorious victory. Please accept this reward of 1,875 gold.
A tiny fraction of what you spent on all those swords you gave me. But if we go back there now, we may have... See, I don't even know if they would have lost that territory even if we didn't help. But... Bungo. But now we'll be nearby. We can save and try to get another job. We can also check and see if our if we have maximum affinity with these guys yet, Takeda. Because I can think of worse things than being allied with the Takeda if we're trying to fight Nobunaga.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're pretty
like
damn
being allied
close.
with Nobunaga. That won't help. So let's meet with the... Yeah, see, it's almost maxed. Can we give him advice now? War advice.
Interesting idea, but I fear we will be attacked next month.
What about damage? Geez.
No, he won't accept any jobs if they know they're going to be attacked. So we might want to see if we can get a job. We're looking for an officer for the army. So now the question is, do we want to defend them again next month? Because next month they'll probably be attacked by the Oda.
Oh yeah, so we probably do.
Need strong fighters. If you help us, we'll give you slightly less gold than last time. Are you sure you can do it? Hey, they didn't give us the option of choosing... Oh, yeah. Let's take Tapioca, who has, like, 4 times the magic we do.
Yep.
Let's see if we can chat with anybody.
No one is here today. But, you know, we can always check the inn and the tea shop, because we're sure that they are different now.
And depending on how much time is left in the video, we can also
we can head on over to
Diaryville. Nobunaga's Phantom Diary. You are the only customer.
Tea shop's over here, I think.
Tea shop with the August moon.
Oh.
Hey, it's Mao Kirizo. What do you want me?
He's another... We could have 3 Eager Ninjas and have the 3 little ninjas, like you said.
And you know what? I'm seriously thinking, if Hanzo shows up, we would have to consider whether it would be fun to boot ShamWow and have triple Eager Ninjas. Aren't you that famous ninja? Mind your own business. See what he thinks of the Oda. I don't know.
He's trying to play his cards close to his chest.
I wish we had Kunoichis playing their cards close to their chest. So let's let's say in an industry got our MPs back.
But you know what? We really should stay at the inn at the other place so that if we get attacked on the way, we don't.
No, yeah, no, you're right. I was all freaking out about that. But we do now. We probably want to throw down a save before we do anything over here in case we screw up getting that battle. But yeah, we want to pay attention to the date.
Well, I do have a save directly before we took the thing.
So it's Happy New Year's, everybody. It's kind of interesting because when I was off screening, I did win that battle, and then I was playing around with trying to get them to take various jobs, and he wasn't telling me that we were going to be attacked next month. So I guess there is some randomness into that. But now we're back to what this game is really about, which is a visit that goes. Zerfall, I think you're going to be perplexed by phantoms if you don't stop to read the text.
I don't know. They said the treasure's behind the door. It's clearly behind the door. Oh, there's a key.
There's a door key.
Oh, these are just mad dogs. We can take them out, no problem.
Mad. Can't see them very well. My vision is not 20/20. Hope we don't encounter any red dogs. I'd be frightened of them. You know, were that to happen?
Oh, you never know what you might come across in this.
Zerf is following what my strategy would be, which is I think, honestly, Tapioca is better off using that fire staff.
Yeah, it's interesting that.
The nice thing about keeping that around is if I want to save scum my way towards critical hitting enemies that run away. Otherwise, the fire staff is probably best for him until enemies get close. Mad dogs and Englishmen are attacking, and we did not, by the way, end up staying at that inn.
That is a very good point.
Which I just noticed because I was like, oh no, we're almost dead. Wait, I'm looking at the MPs again. I don't remember the mad dogs getting a hit. What's going on?
They had bad breath.
That was pretty easy and didn't really give us much experience. I'm having a paranoid moment. Can we check our status and make sure that we equipped the stuff that we bought? Because it's still showing up in people's inventories, and I don't know if that's right.
Well, so Hanyao, I totally went through his inventory and equipped everything again.
But I keep seeing it. So if we just do info, not item, info. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Is that how it works? It's just going to show up in his inventories? He's got.
There you go. They're all equipped.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. It's all.
Just because you have something against your body doesn't mean you can't use it. Okay, so that does go down. So looks like they all go down.
Which means he probably could equip instead of the glaive, the fire staff, and we could sell the glaive for one more.
He can't equip the fire staff.
Oh, he can't. Oh, I thought he could because he's a sage. But I guess
No. Wait, so here's something I actually want. If this doesn't work,
that blows enemies away.
Because it's not worth the time. He gives us like 50 experience points. I am curious though. Before we do go back to town,
it's like, you're not worth experience points. Don't be perplexed by phantoms, by the way.
I'm gonna get in one fight, and I want to try something here. Defend. Move up one. So he's gonna cast shield on himself and then hit somebody, because when he cast shield that one time, he did a ton of damage. So maybe when he has shield up, he does.
It's hard to say if that was a coincidence or not, but it was kind of interesting. You got that super cool.
It failed. Interesting.
He knows what you're up to. It's like using the powers of karate for offense instead of defense. Mr. Miyagi does not approve.
There we go. He's powered up. He's become Super Saiyan.
So he's blonde.
Well, he's Super Saiyan God, so he's got the red hair.
Oh, like Super Saiyan level 4 or whatever. I never watched anything after the Perfect Cell because it just got super.
Yeah,
like, I guess
check
I saw
that
enough
out.
to know it was dumb. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. So can he cast shield on other people? It only lasts a few turns.
He can only cast it on himself.
Or do we even know? Oh, okay.
But it turns him into a powerhouse for when, like, assuming he can still cast magic. Oh, no magic can be used. He has turned forms.
Nice.
But
well, that's something good to know for future boss battles.
Yeah, especially if we run out of right before we run out of magic.
Oh, that'll be awesome. He'll be like the little like wimpy healer guy who sees his friends go down and is like, "Hey, it's Kuko."
Yeah, good luck on your quest, Mr. Zerf.
Thanks, Belly. Welcome to the tiniest den ever. Would you like to meet anyone?
Oh, look,
Would
he's
you
here.
like to meet Kuko? What do you think of the Oda Kuko?
Oh, wait, that takes a day. I don't want to talk to him. Let's attack. What does he think of Oda?
He's built to obey such a powerful warlord.
Psh, he's not.
Kuko!
We're not about being reasonable. We're about being revengeful.
Yeah, I mean, he did kill our village. It's reasonable to obey someone who kills your village.
Though he's so powerful, he can kill your village. With a single secret ninja attack.
It makes sense.
Watch out for perplexing phantoms.
Stop being perplexed by phantoms, damn it.
I'm trying.
You're not trying hard enough. How are we gonna level up if the enemies are not giving us enough experience to make it worth fighting them?
Oh man, there's like so many.
We've leveled up. I mean, I leveled us up 5 levels off screen, folks, but we are not high enough level to actually win the game or anything. It's not like we're planning to cruise through everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess the enemies are gonna get hard somewhere else. That's what she said, anyway.
Oh. Oh, here we go. Some red wolves.
Oh, the red wolves, baby.
Maybe they'll give us some more experience.
Well, they're certainly not. I mean, not only are they red, but they're also wolves as opposed to dogs. So this could be.
I know they look the same, but this is from back in the day before wolves and dogs were so different.
Well, I don't think it was like they're really totally different, but I guess they're.
Just a bit of. This is back when they were just palette swaps of each other.
So we're thinking, hey, they don't do that much damage. They're not that much higher level, but at the same time, I'm also like, yeah, but we like totally upgraded all of our armor and stuff.
Well, that's true. I wish you had a little more control over your inventory positioning.
Scores first blood. I know. I'm not kidding. That was driving me nuts in the off screening because I was trying to like, how can I put fire staff so it's at the top? And there's just no way. You can't do it. This game has a lot of like pretty cool stuff going on as far as you can work with warlords and build up your levels of affinity with different factions, and that all seems pretty sweet for an SNES game. But basic like controls and stuff, menus, not good.
Yeah, so the fire staff seems to do more damage than his basic attack, but you do his basic attack because it
takes a lot less clicking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 280.
Yeah. Not great.
Not in town. That's just... So all these just go up to the next floor again, so it looks like...
Well...
But the one thing that's different...
what is the entrance to this?
Alright, so I'm just gonna... avoid some of this combat for now, just to keep us moving along.
We're just going to avoid the noise. Aha!
Welcome to the spiral room.
Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel.
Oh, and now we have some dream ghosts. They're the hunky ones.
Is your ghost a dream or a dud?
We should actually see how close Tapioca is to leveling up, because if he's pretty close, we might as well waste his mana.
I don't think he's close. But we can certainly check between fights.
Alright, let's see what sort of experience points Dream Ghosts net us.
Yeah, we could be looking at like an extreme difference between levels of the dungeon and what the enemies are.
That wouldn't be the first dungeon where after the first floor it's something. Oh, he's using Jinx! But we avoided the attack. Jeez, right.
I wonder what it does. But I'm still grateful.
But not that much.
Yeah. Well, these guys are absorbing some damage anyway. The temptation to use body healer on these enemies every turn is strong.
They're not doing a ton of damage either, though, so...
Not comparable to what the Red Wolves were doing. Red Wolves, eat your wings. Quick, use body healer.
I don't think
I would suggest moving Mr. Zerf down there to where he can melee.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Although,
I'm
knows, maybe...
I'm the expert on this game now that I've done a little off-screen fighting.
Maybe his gun is where it's at for these guys. Silver bullets.
Could be. Well, apparently we're not going to find out.
Well, we did 34 damage with having moved,
attack.
so... Oh, he fled! What a jerk!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So we would have gotten...
300 something.
300 and almost 50.
Yeah. So it's like he didn't really give us that much, but... Ooh.
Now that's a teleport, but those things are often traps when they're near the beginning of a...
Yeah, it could be a trick trap.
I do not want to become perplexed by phantoms.
Phantoms take
Magic
advantage.
Fox.
Oh, Magic Fox. The Phantoms take advantage of the fact that they know we'll avoid the trick traps by making the obvious, the correct path. The path that looks like, oh, you should try this. And then you're like, no, you shouldn't. It's a trick trap. And it turns out it is the right path.
But they know that we know that they know it's a trick trap.
We know that they know. Because I am what I am, and that's all what I am. Imagine Popeye trying to outsmart Japanese phantoms. I don't think it would go his way. It seems like he would struggle with that.
Yeah, Mr. Zerf's doing some good damage against these magic foxes.
Well,
this is, of course, the way
Hanzo's the best character in the game. But, oh, I'm sorry, you're probably making a joke that I interrupted. Oh, you sons of bitches. But yeah, Hanzo is supposed to be the best recruitable character in the game, but I think pretty much everyone pales compared to, ooh, 1 damage, wins the battle.
I'm glad I didn't waste a magic.
I think everyone kind of sucks compared to Mr. Zerf. Were you going to make a funny joke with Magic Fox?
I was going to say the Magic Foxes were, of course, the way that the ancient Japanese connected to the internet. Oh, but you have to take this one.
I bet you that takes you right back to the beginning. Oh, no.
That's weird. Is it the same, or are we in a different secret area that looks the same?
Perhaps you're suggesting that the phantoms are trying to confuse us?
Yes.
Great commentary. With the fire staff attack, I keep thinking it's like you're trying to... Ooh, little demon face appears.
Oh, they played a melody. Nobody started dancing.
But when they use when we use fire staff, I keep thinking, oh, does this mean that we're getting rid of like our administrative support staff, so we'll fire them?
And that's the angry person that goes and hits them. Okay, so they're not so bad to defeat once they get close enough to hit with...
conventional whoppets.
Yeah, come on, get a crit. Yeah, see, I planned it perfectly.
You kicked her right in the crit.
Oh, but everybody's getting hit by this cold wind. Brrr. Everyone was made slightly uncomfortable.
But the thing that's bothering me, because I'm in that like trying to level up mode of play, is that like, oh, they didn't do that much damage, but it's going to take forever to defeat any of them, so that we won't be able to get our MPs back, so we can't cast healing magic. I'm suggesting now that we kill, like, as an individual enemy is near death, we concentrate attacks on it, because it seems like the enemies in this dungeon like to run away.
I see what you're saying.
And they also like to unleash cold wind. Your Jethro Tull demons are little, like, food fairies.
Yeah, I was just trying to min-max our...
No, I appreciate what you're going for. You're trying to get the most out of each attack, but occasionally we'll hit for 1 damage in a fight that way. 500. Yeah, that flute fairy has some serious cold wind.
Well, let's see how she deals with a pistol.
Pretty well.
I'll tell you.
That's your cold wind with fire staff.
That wasn't so bad. 500. Yeah, see? We could have been using his... We forgot to check.
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. We forgot to check.
Ooh,
Quake magic.
Quake.
Oh, you know, I bet we can use that in battle, and I bet it's a really bad idea because it hurts everybody.
You know, Quake magic is better than Doom magic, but I think Doom magic is more classic. And with that, I think we're going to find out what's around this corner next time. I'm Zerfall.
Like that sounded like a let's end the video now because it's not going to get any better. I'm MysteriousJG.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.